Hey everyone, it's Ansel here, and I just want to say before today's video starts, this is my 4K special, so I am extremely grateful for you guys for 4K. I honestly had no idea we would be coming to this point. I'm actually a little late making this video. Currently I think I have 4.4K, which is absolutely amazing, like Jesus. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that helped make this happen. It really makes my heart warm. I'm absolutely mind blown by the amount of support. Also, shout out to Velt PvP because I have famous rank on their server. I usually play on Velt, so if you guys want to duel me, I'm usually on there. But with that being said, let's get into today's video. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with OBS, which is the software that I use to record. So the first thing you want to do is find the sources tab right here, and you want to click on the plus icon, and you want to click on display capture. Click OK, select the monitor that you're using, click OK. With the display tab, you record everything that's on your screen, so just keep that in mind. Now within sources, you can also set up a webcam, so you can see that above my display capture, I have my video capture device, and if I enable that, that is my camera. And again, to add that, you just click on the plus, and then you select video capture device right here, and then above that, I have a camera frame, and all this is a PNG that one of my friends made for me. You're gonna have to make one yourself if you want one, but to add it, you click on the plus icon, you click on image, you click OK, and then you click on browse, and then you find whatever you want your camera frame to be, and then you click on OK and open it, and you just place it right on top of your video capture device. Next, you want to click on settings on the bottom right, and then from there you want to click on video. Your base resolution and output resolution, just set that to whatever resolution your monitor is. Downscale filter, you can just leave it bilinear, and then here's where it gets important. So right in this drop down menu, you want to select fractional FPS value. For the numerator, I leave it at 180. Just know that the higher the FPS, the more motion blur that you're gonna get in your videos. So some people have it at 240, but I don't do that just because my PC isn't really good enough to do that. Make sure whatever value you set this to, you can achieve that consistently within Minecraft. So once again, for me, it's 180 because I know that I can constantly get above 180 FPS. Now click on output. For output mode, leave it on simple, and then we're gonna look at the recording tab. The first thing you'll find here is your recording path, and this is just where you want your videos to end up after you stop recording them. So for me, I just have it on a file on my desktop called OBS recordings. For recording quality, leave that at indistinguishable quality, large file size. For recording format, use MP4, and for encoder, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you want to use hardware NVENC. If you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, you want to leave that at X264. And then finally, you want to go to advanced and set the process priority to high. Now I'm going to go over Sony Vegas, which is the program that I use to record and edit my videos. Just know that Sony Vegas isn't a free program. I use Sony Vegas 14 and I have a purchased license for it, but let's be real, probably 99% of the content creators for Minecraft just use a cracked version of it. So you can get a cracked version, just make sure you don't get yourself ratted. So the first thing that you want to do is click this little gear icon up here, and you want to copy all of these settings right here. Note that the frame rate is in 120 FPS, and I want to set it to 180 FPS because that is what I recorded my videos in. However, if I type in 180, you can see it automatically defaults back to 120 FPS. So in order to fix that, all we have to do is click on File, click on Open, navigate to wherever your recording pathway is. I'm just going to choose a random video, but you can see if the video is in, let's say, 180 FPS, if we go back to the settings icon, the frame rate will be in 180 FPS. So just make sure that the video that you first import is in the FPS that you want to render it in. So if you watch my videos, you can probably tell that my mic quality is pretty good, and I do some editing with it within Sony Vegas. In order to edit that, you want to click on this icon right here. Now I think this icon changes with newer versions of Sony Vegas. Just make sure that you get into the audio track FX tab because this is where you want to be. So the first thing you want to select is the track EQ tab. Now I already have a preset set for this, so you can copy all of my settings. Just go ahead and copy all of these values, and then you can name it whatever you want and then save it right here with the save preset icon. Next, you want to go into the track compressor tab, and again I have a preset set here, so you just want to copy all of these settings. Once again, name it something and then save it so you can select it every single time. Now just keep in mind that the settings I use for the track EQ and track compressor tab might not be the best settings for you. These settings work best for me, but if you have a different microphone, you might want to try and experiment with these settings and see what you get. Finally, I'm going to be going over my render settings, so you want to click on File right here, you want to click on Render As, you want to find Main Concept AVC/AAC and then click the Expand button, and then you want to select any of these, it doesn't matter, and click on Customize Template. Now I already have my own template, so what I'm going to do is show them to you. You just want to make sure that all of these settings match the settings that I have right here. Make sure you have the same audio settings along with the same project settings as well. And then once you're done with that, just name it something and then click on the Save Template icon so you have it for access for later use.